and welcome to my very first art YouTube video. This has taken me a really long time to get on the YouTube scene, but I hope it works out and I hope this brings some clarity to my process and how I work. For my first video, I'm working with the Blick Studio artist color pencils in the 24 pack. And on the package, it says high pigmentation, blendable, fade resistant. And I decided for the first video I would try these out and give you guys my honest review about it and just do a quick little illustration while I introduce myself into the YouTube scene. Okay, so today I'm going to be using the Blick Studio artist color pencils. I got these from my school and I wanted to try them out to see how they would work. This is a non-promotional video, obviously, because this is my first video and why would I get a promotion? But these look very pretty. And here I'm taking out the color Violet. It's super pretty. And something really weird that I noticed about these color pencils when I first took them out is that rounded bottom. It's really strange and I've never seen that in a color pencil before, but maybe that's the way they're packed. I'm also going to be using the Strathmore Sketch pad. It's a small little sketchbook. It has 100 pages. I got it since I needed more paper and I didn't want to buy a giant pack of copy paper, so I got this. I did a couple swatches and trying out the colors. I'm also going to be using the Kimberly 4H drafting pencil and as well as the CH Hansom really big sharpener. I have no idea what the actual name of it is, and some big pink eraser I found laying around. I'm also using this tape to just corner down my edges since I don't have my artist tape with me here back home, but we're going to make do with what we got. And this is me being very weird. And taping down those little corners. Looking pretty good. Pretty good at taping, as you can see. And finally I start sketching and I started drawing a circle. Don't know why, even though I only used half of it towards the end. But you can see me here just sketching out watermelon, mango, cherry, some other fruits to just try to get that shape out of what I really wanted to draw. I have a limoncillo, a lemon. I also drew an orange slice. I know I drew some sugar cane also. And afterwards I started adding some other plants and other greenery just to fill up the space since I felt like it was a little too bare on its own. I also started drawing some little women because as my first YouTube video, I wanted to kind of put together everything that I'm about. Fruit, drawing women, and plants. That's literally the three main things you'll probably get out of this channel. I draw the occasional male, I draw some animals sometimes, barely, but yeah, just a little nice introduction to what you'll be getting if you subscribe and continue enjoying some of my videos, I hope. And then I started coloring. The background took forever and it was really time consuming to do this, but it was pretty fun trying them out. As far as the consistency of the color pencils, they're not super creamy like Prismas, but not too tough like the artisan color pencils. So they're like that really nice happy medium where I can blend them very well, blend colors that aren't really close to each other in a color palette, like a really bright yellow and like that aqua blue or the cobalt blue that I'm picking up right now. They're not very close in tone, but I can easily blend them together without it being too creamy and smudgy. Speaking of smudging, you'll see very soon that I start, oh, that's me just rolling around pencils. Well, speaking of smudging, as I was saying, I'm a lefty and some people say it's not just a lefty thing, but I feel like it's more of a lefty thing. You can see me erasing a little bit because I keep smudging everything. I wish I had a better eraser, but maybe that'll be my next purchase. And here I am just going over with the cobalt blue and some other different shades of blue color pencils to get in there. I also use the black to deepen my shading, and it was a pretty nice process to get the background color. As far as my YouTube channel and what you can probably expect from me, I'm planning to do some art vlogs, normal day vlogs of my life. You also get some speed paints like this. I might do some tutorials if you guys are interested. Tell me below in the comments if you would like a tutorial for anything. I don't know how good of a teacher I am, but I can definitely try. You will also probably get me promoting some of my merch, work, and stuff like that, since I also sell prints and stickers, and I'll leave the links to all my stores and shops down below if you are interested in purchasing anything. And then here you can see I start coloring in the plants and greenery of the image, and this was really fun. One of my favorite things to color is plants because the different shades and depth that you can go into plants. In this image, I didn't really use red a lot in these plants. I don't know why. I usually do, but I tried focusing on more of the blue, green, yellow tones that like a beginner shader might use. All in all, the greenery part is my favorite part of drawing. It was super fun. And then here I am just shading a little bit and starting to color some of the fruits. A little bit about myself, I guess. My name is Nicole Garcia. I also go by Nikky or Kiki, which is why my channel is called Kiki Arts. My name is Kiki and I do the arts. And I'm also on Instagram at kikididdat, Kikididdat. Kikididdat. Yes, she did. But yeah, so a little bit about me. I am 20 years old. I'm an architecture student, hoping to get my BA in architecture, and I want to get my master's in landscape design, so that's something that I'm hopefully wanting to go into in the future. And I really enjoy drawing and painting, as you can see, which is why I made this channel, to kind of release that other half of me, that creative energy that isn't really seen a lot in the design world of architecture and design. So that's why I created this channel. And then you can see I'm here working on the lemon now and just adding a lot of depth and shading to it. And it was really fun adding the orange. The orange is my favorite color in this pack. It's super bright. The two oranges, the next one I pick up, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. I think oranges might be my favorite like tones for coloring. They're not my favorite color, but for drawing, there's really nice colors, and it's just really easy and fun to blend oranges and yellows and reds, and those warm tones are super easy versus cool tones like green, blue, and purple sometimes get a little muddy when you're trying to shade them. A little bit about my art style. I guess you could say that I'm kind of half and half realism, but also cartoony style. If you follow me on my Instagram, you can probably see that in a lot of my posts. I kind of flip-flop every week. So this week right now I'm doing a lot of realism because I'm working on some celebrity portraits, and it's been super fun. Right now, as I'm recording right now, I've done the Melanie Martinez portrait and the Harry Styles portrait, and there will probably be a new portrait coming out this afternoon when this video uploads. I'm hoping to upload this Saturday, so today is Saturday for you, but for me it's Friday. As you can see, this eraser was not being very nice to me. I should get a new eraser for sure. That'll be the next thing I do before recording another video. Because the shavings were getting everywhere. It wasn't really doing the job. It was just smudging the color. It wasn't erasing it completely. So that's something that I'm gonna put on my list to get. This watermelon was super fun to color. My dad walked by right at that point and he was telling me like, oh, leave a white spot in watermelons because, you know, they're not always red. And it's so true. You see a lot of drawings that people do, it's just this bright red watermelon, even if it's a cartoony style. Watermelon isn't red. It has like these weird pink and white tones because it's not ripe all the way. If you see an all red watermelon, there has to be some kind of like steroids or something into that thing. Like they pumped that thing for juice. When I started coloring the girls in this image, it was getting really, not late, but I was getting like exhausted from working on it. So if I could do this over, I'd probably take a break before coloring the girls. Sorry, not drawing. I keep saying drawing instead of coloring because the colors, they weren't coming out the way I wanted them to. And I felt like I should have had more time to work on them. But yeah. I also ended up using a jelly roll, white 08, just to add a little bit of highlights to the piece. As you can see, I was struggling with that mango. It was taking me forever to get that jelly roll on there, and you'll see at the end I finally get it and then I smudge it off. It's like, what was the point of that? But the jelly roll was working beautifully on that orange. I was able to get like that little stippling effect of the little, I have no idea what they're called, but those little things inside the orange when you like rip it apart, like the segments. It looks really nice and juicy. But yeah, all in all, super fun piece to work on, and I really enjoyed these color pencils. Shout out to Blick. These are great color pencils. Like I said, also not sponsored, not promoted, first video, why would they? But it was a really great time. And I hope you guys enjoy this video and join me for the next time. Thank you. Hey guys, before you go, if you would like to check out my Etsy shop, my Redbubble shop, my Instagram, and my website, I'll have the links down below if you guys would like to check that out. So thank you again, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day.